Hello mga Barbie. So today we'll be doing another video on Chang'e. And Chang'e is usually a hero that can easily farm, not like as a core, but like farm as a mid laner, farm as a side laner because she can clear minions and she can clear jungle very easily with her SS. So today's video will be what happens if we don't get that, we don't farm properly in the early game. And as you can see here, the time right now is about 4 minutes, and by this time we are supposed to be level 7, but we aren't level 7. So that's why we need to find a way on how to conquer this under level so that we can dominate our game. So you can see right now we are really under level. So I was also about to die there because of the Selena stun. So that's not gonna, that if I died there, I could have been super under leveled already. So what it means to be under level is to also be sure that you always have to think constantly of farming and always reduce the time of clashing with the enemy. So we need to always make sure that we need to stay focused on farming. So as you see here, I wouldn't have fought the Paquito if I realized that we didn't have minions there, and I actually wasted my SS there since the Selena wasn't even going to go in since I was inside the turret. So you can see here right now, I tried to help out the Gatot, but the Gatot was really in front of the team. So as a Chang'e user, you shouldn't always you shouldn't always stay in front. So remember, you're super squishy. So don't position yourself in front of the Gatot, or even in beside the Gatot, because if that's gonna kill you immediately. So don't worry if your teammates say that that you need to tank some damage for them. Yeah, maybe a minimal, but that time there was 3 people and it was really impossible to tank any of the damage for the Gatot, especially since we know that Gatot has lots of sustain, so he could have backed out before with my SS. Again, as you see, I'm just trying to harass the Barats since the Barats was actually the core. So always make sure that your first skill is always directed towards the core, and always make sure you basic attack the core since our basic attack is actually painful as a Chang'e user since it is enhanced from the second skill. Also guys, be aware of the map. So you need to always make sure that you know that someone's going to use the invisible room, as you see there from Tigreal, because you shouldn't always be paying attention to the map, especially when I saw that there was a Tigreal that was using roam that was conceal. So if you guys don't know, conceal makes you invisible, and because of that, you can zoom through the map without being seen. So you could see there Tigreal was in front of me, but he wasn't showing up in the map. So if I didn't press my purify earlier, I could have been setted, and because of that, most likely I could have died, and the whole team also would have died. So that would make me more under level. Instead of trying to just SS the turtle first, which usually I would like to do, I had to make sure that I saved my SS for the Lord, since this was gonna be a game-changing Lord. So as you could see right now, we're kinda down in gold, and because of that, I needed to make sure that we had to secure the Lord easily, even if that meant that I would get the last hit on the Lord, because it's really important, because if not, there could have been consequences for that. As you can see right here, I didn't want to check bush, even though that I knew the Paquito was there. And as a greedy user, you shouldn't go inside the bush and first skill, second skill SS the Paquito, because Paquitos are very strong and Paquitos can knock you up, so it can cancel your SS easily. So you don't want that to happen, right? And just don't be greedy when you're playing Chang'e. As you can see right here, its positioning is really important. You could see I saw a small peak of the bean right there at the right bush. And the moment I knew I saw her, I had to go from the right bush to the left bush. It's really important that you know that, because if not, you could have been caught up with the SS of Benedetta, and that's not good, since she can burst you down easily also. So right now, we already snowballed quite properly actually. So you could see right here, even though we weren't able to level properly, we weren't able to farm and get the experience that we want to, we were still able to wipe them out, and we were able to push ahead from their turret, and because of that, we won the game. And that's how you easily solve becoming under leveled when you are Chang'e. So I hope you like this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something from it, and I'll see you when I see you, mga Barbie.